Saturday night and the lights go hot. SGPN on the mic at the Derby spot. Virtual Kentucky running live on the stream. 3 big races, 30 large in the dream.
10 grand heat after heat in the glow. Bed by flying down the line in the show. Paraquine pumping like a backstage drum. Photo finish live where the legends come.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride, and hear the chat roar, worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Foes eve tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand, feel the energy.
Hosts crack jokes while the gates line up. Crowds going crazy as they fill that cup. Digital dirt fly when the bell hits loud. Every pick riding on the voice of the crowd.
Horses dig in when the backstretch calls. 100,000 dreams in those pixel walls. Stretch run hits and the chat explodes. SGPN driving down the final rows.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride.
Hear the chat roar, worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Foes eat tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand, feel the energy.
Tomorrow's Fozzy.
New dreams coming.
New dreams coming.
Monday brings baby.
New season running.
Fozzy,
Fozzy, let the future breathe.
SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Fozzy tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand.
Feel the energy.
Saturday night and the lights go hot. SGPN on the mic at the Derby spot. Virtual Kentucky running live on the stream. 3 big races, 30 large in the dream.
10 grand heat after heat in the glow. Bed by flying down the line in the show. Paraquine pumping like a backstage drum. Photo finish live where the legends come.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride, and hear the chat roar, worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light. Foes eve tomorrow, new hopes rise. Monday brings the babies with fire in their eyes. Stack those bets, let the thunder roll. Every heartbeat locked in one big goal. SGPN, let the wild run free. Paraquine in my hand, feel the energy.
Hosts crack jokes while the gates line up. Crowds going crazy as they fill that cup. Digital dirt fly when the bell hits loud. Every pick riding on the voice of the crowd.
Horses dig in when the backstretch calls. 100,000 dreams in those pixel walls. Stretch run hits and the chat explodes. SGPN driving down the final rows.
Turn it up, let the numbers ride.
Hear the chat roar, worlds collide. SGPN run the show tonight. Derby in the clouds under neon light.
Yeah.
And we are off. It's playing again, Scott.
Yeah, we're on
There
the
we go.
loop. There we
And
go.
we are off for episode 32 of
Ba-dum.
Run for the Roses. It is Derby Day, and I am joined by the Chief Horse Officer of SGPN Stables and the breeder of the season 29 Kentucky Derby champion, Mr. Scott Bowser. Scott, I'm actually in a car. It may look like I'm riding a horse, but I'm in a car, modern day car. Which, by the way, I just learned that they drive on the left side of the road in England because of which hand you use your sword with. That's wild to me. Anyway, Scott, how are we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I was in the chat here with Japan. I guess he's here in Vegas, so it looks like me and him are going to meet up later to watch the UCLA Gonzaga game.
Excellent. Yeah, feel very bad. We randomly were not in Vegas this weekend, so
yeah.
All right, so let's jump right into it because we do not have time. A little bit late because I'm hanging on to a signal down here.
We got a undercard that we're running at 3:15, but it's too late to handicap that. So let's get into some SGPN Classic handicapping, which is starts at 3:30. If that makes sense to you,
do it. Let's throw it up, and then we can handicap, and then we can follow up a handicap with a throw it. We'll throw the race on to intermediary activity.
Okay, so I think I got this. Bam. There we go. Here's the SGPN Classic. Since Ryan is mobile, I am doing some stuff here. I think he's breaking up there, but it's okay. I am more than capable. Here we have the 15 horses running in this season 35 SGPN Dirt Classic. We have Ineffable Joy out of Radio Web 3, an LDF horse here, age 4 female. We next have Powder River from our boy at Sweetwater Stables, an age 3 filly, S+. Looks like this only ran twice. Who knows what's going on with this one? All right, Bomb Tendies. I love that name, from Terra Firma Farms, S+, 6-year-old stallion. Our Lady in a Haze, the S+ age 3 colt, which is funny because she's not a lady, she's a colt, from Eisenhart Stables. And then we got Right in the Head from the Hot 27, an S+, age 3 colt. We have Bukal Bolt from Lion Shark Racing, an S+, age 6 stallion. We got Foley's Folly from Best Value. Shout out to Gunner, an age 4 stallion. It's an S+. We got Under the Table from Puerto Rico Stables. We got an S- age 6 stallion here. All right, excuse me. Single shots. Our lone entry, which is a single shot of our own from SGPN Stables, an age 5 stallion, S-. Keep an eye on this one. He is a winner. All right, Scarlet Cyclones from Rocco Stable, an age 4 S stallion. Known Sparks from Blinkers On, an age 3 S colt. Turbo Time from Honest to Goodness, an S+ age 4 stallion. Splendid Fortune from PGA Stables, an S+ age 3 colt. Heart F Darkness, Revere from Revere Ranch, an S age 5 stallion. And then we got, closing it out, Double Dawn from Wild Card, an age 3 filly S. Ryan, where are we at?
Well, we're obviously it did roll out yielding. So I think we're just going to bet on ourselves, right? We only put one horse in to make it more fair. I was compassionate to the people, and I only put in Single Shot, who, by the way, pretty solid 5-year-old.
No, he is. He very much is, dude. He's got 13 wins in his 41 starts. He's really gotten it done on a lot. You know, I feel confident anytime he's running that he's going to hang, especially in these allowance type situations. So, yeah, let's take a look at what the pick pool. Oh, we don't have anything in the pick pool right now. All right, everybody, let's fix this. We're going to go in here and we're going to
by example, Bowser. Let's go. Let's walk, crawl so they can walk.
Yeah, I'm going to put $10 to win, $5 to place, and then $250 in show to juice this thing and encourage everybody else to get in here on some action. How about that?
I mean, I like it. I don't see why. And also, by the way, we have all these horses to give away. So basically, if we have a bunch of horses listed right now,
you bet $10, we'll send you a horse. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're giving these horses away. Feels like
you
an
bet
easy
$10
way to get
on
in.
this race. We'll send you 2 horses. How about that?
Yeah, 2 horses. Bowser will pick them. One will be a female.
Yeah, one will be a female, and actually, I think most of them we have to give away are females. So,
all right.
Most likely, it'll be both females.
And if you're curious, just hop on the site and look for everything we have listed. I love how they have the for sale button now when you go to a stable.
All right, I just put 800, 400, and now 200 in win, place, show. So
let's do it.
There's no excuse, guys. It's not, you're not competing against no one. We got money in there. It's, just don't tail us, I guess.
Well, and I'm gonna post, if someone does wanna, I'm gonna post the link in the chat. So if someone does want to click it, I do have some screenshots of all the horses that are currently available, assuming they haven't been sold already. I know a couple people replied with their stable IDs over on that post. I'm sure we'll find a way to hook them up.
Yeah.
All right. So we got our action on single shot.
We got our action on single shot. If I go ahead and refresh the screen over here, should show up in the pool. Bam. 9 horse. There's money in the pool. So no excuse for you to not go in there, especially if you entered this race. Get in there, place a little action on yourself. Hey, especially if you sprinkle it like 80, 40, 20, you can pay a lot less and get a much better price kind of thing.
How much time do we have? How much time do people have?
We have about the race starts in 14 minutes. We got about 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 15 seconds until post time for the bets. So
all right.
Get these in, guys. Get these in. Come on.
Should we flip over and watch a race that already happened?
Yeah, we can watch this. It's happening right now. It should be our Twin Spires Gallop
undercard,
the Churchill Chase. Here we go.
Oh, nice. We're in this one.
Yes, down to pound, the 10 horse. That's us.
Who might be our better Gallop runner, didn't qualify for this shows you how hard it is to qualify. Didn't qualify. I still kind of feel like it's a better horse than the horse we qualified for the Gallop.
I just took a shot at tequila for this race.
Oh, nice, bro. Buzzer, give me a little bit of volume on your side.
All right. We got broken.
No, not your voice. Turn the race volume up. There's a little
yep.
Bottom left corner.
There we go. How about that? Broken Vandal has now, from Evil Empire, has taken over the YSM horse. GVG Genetics right there. Gauchos, another YSM horse. All the stars are here in the Churchill Chase, everybody. That's all I got to say about that. I wish I would have put a bet on this, but Dial for Roses in there with Vandal, Bias, Arcane Fire, Holy Havoc, and then Broken. Down to pound, making an appearance. Down to pound now. We're on the back stretch with Murder Mystery now, the 14 horse, making a push. Down to pound, our guys staying in there. Let's show these guys what we're made of, Ryan. Let's show that we can hang with these big boys like Dial for Roses out of GVG Genetics.
Down to pound.
Stand now.
Down to pound has finished. It's a finishing horse, so this could be fun.
Yep, Murder Mystery has taken the lead now with Dial for Roses, New Plan Stand, Arcane Fire, Tor Queen, and then Vandal right there. But Down to Pound is hanging around, and he might have a shot at this. Arcane Fire now out ahead. Dial for Roses, Vandal, Bias, Tor Queen. But Down to Pound now making his move. Down to Pound is now there with New Plan Stand on the board. Bias, Arcane Fire, Dial for Roses. As we come down the final stretch, it's Bias looking like it's going to pull away with Arcane Fire, Dial for Roses, Vandal, New Plan Stand, and Down to Pound. Wow. What a race.
Fun run.
RHDC Stables, Bias with the win.
Good run from Down to Pound. Good run.
Yeah, very good run.
Give me a pause, Bowser. Pause it real quick.
Boom.
Yeah, I mean, solid run from down to pound. I mean, was that the top S plus horse? It was.
It was. So. It was. And this is actually one of He's Ready to Gig sons, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, I mean, we have a good hit rate so far. I feel like
we'll see his sister Taco Mama running in the Kentucky Derby later, but yeah.
I mean, this is what, like, when we watch real horse racing, and it's like they're all related. I mean, we've had how many kids have been of age for He's Ready to Gig in this position? This is the first crop.
This is his first year of breeding. This year's 3 years old, and yeah, 2 of his kids made majors. So
okay.
Nice. Yeah, very nice. And we, a couple others showed promise in other places as well. So
Technician did well in the undercard.
So yeah, make sure breeding's not over, everybody. Get in there and pound some He's Ready to Gig. I've been pounding more over the weekend as we've been retiring stuff late this season.
Do we want to quickly watch the sprint?
We got about a minute to fucking go to get your bets in for the SGPN Classic. So make sure you're doing that, everybody. Oh no.
So option 1, we can watch the Twin Spire sprint undercard that already happened.
My mouse might have frozen here.
Oh no.
Yeah. I would love to watch that.
Hold on. Let me see. Maybe I can get it up. Oh yeah, I'm able to get it up. We can save.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think so. The SGPN Classic's closed, so we have 10 minutes before that race runs. I'd say let's watch the sprint undercard and then let's handicap the sprint. Good appetizer, right?
All right. So the sprint undercard that we already missed,
which we had nothing in.
We had nothing in. I'm just gonna throw this on.
Which, by the way, while you do that,
look at how the weather changed here at Virtual Downs.
Oh, wow.
The sprint to the Gallop. It went from a cloudy, just dark, drenched, rain-soaked day to nice and sunny. And I think we're getting something more in the middle later for the Derby. So you never know what's going to happen. Weather change, race to race at the same track. Wow, man, this dirt leg racing horse, this 12 horse is really fucking beer 30, really piling it on early, man. Now, when I see a horse jump out to a lead like that, yeah, especially in a sprint, we're thinking it's got start, right? But I think this might be something that, like, I don't know, like it's finding its, like, we'll see what happens as it hold them all off at the end here. But I think this just could be a really fucking good horse in this field. Oh, here comes the 9 horse on the outside.
I was gonna say, I feel like launching out that well on a really good field is likely to result in you getting caught. But it held up pretty strong. I mean, it's gonna win.
It held up.
Yeah. That's probably just a really good horse, right? I mean, I will say that's one thing about the undercard. There does seem to be some not good horses in the undercard, so you can see some good horses separate. And real quick, update on our best sprinter ever, Game Manager. Had a nice run in the high court, Scott. What did we finish?
Yeah, finished second.
Yeah. Which RIP the high court, the last high court.
Well, as you say, this undercard and like the high court stuff are paying in Crown this season. Between that and what we did in some of the low stakes showdown stuff earlier, we've made about 15K Crown this in these like free rolls so far. So
as our friend Malcolm says, when you see a bag of money on the street, you pick it up.
That's what we've done.
All right, let's pull up the actual
15K Crown. Crown goes back to all-time high. That 15K crowd that we won this weekend will be much bigger than anything else that we've ever done. Okay, what do you want to get in on here, bud?
We should handicap the sprint.
The sprint. Okay, that's right. I'm gonna share this tab. All right. Let me go through our entrance. Okay, Wild Stallion, great name out of Victory Island. These are mostly going to be SS minuses. They're all 3-year-olds. So let's go. We got a Colt Wild Stallion out of Victory Island, an LDF horse. Thermal Drift from Tombstone, another LDF, 3-year-old Colt. Gil Maz from Breaking Bad Stables, LD Neutral, another Colt. We got Separation Anxiety, our first filly in the field, an LDS horse. We got, and what was the stable on that one? I don't from Given Stable. Don't want to
Given strong.
Oh yeah. A Dime Rides the Bus from Pocono Racing, another LDF filly. Empire Strikes Blood, a Colt that's an LDS runner out of Queen Bean Racing, aka Queen Flick the Noah Beanlick.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Louisville. You want to say this one, Ryan?
It's like it's like Louisville.
Law, Pink Slip Racing, and LDF filly. We got Dead Money from Wolfpack Racing, LDF Colt. We got State of the Best from Queen Bean Racing, LDS. I'm only doing the joke once. Another Colt. Bell of the Stars from Eisenhart Stables, and LDF Colt. We got Mr. Terrific from Crown Royal Racing, an LDF Colt. Now, this has got some preference stars, I will say. Princess of Swag from D Stables, and LDS filly. Moo from Balthazar Ranch, and LDF Colt. Moonlit Bliss from SoCal Stables, and LDF filly. Exit Stage Up from the Evil Empire. Shout out to the commish, and LDF Neutral Colt. Spirit Nova from Trailblazer Racing, LDF Colt. Danger Dempsey from Stable Income, and LDS filly. Lunar Cheese from Balthazar Ranch, and LDS filly. Spring Verity from Given Stables, an LDF Colt. Steel Mirage from Blinkers On, an LDS Colt. And that is our field, Ryan. All right. We have 9 minutes left to pick, I think, here. Yep.
Who do you like? Or do you have a favorite?
I don't really have a favorite here. I am very agnostic on this one because of how much we have involvement in the stuff later. I apologize to everyone involved in this.
And give me the scroll up and show me what was the roll on the weather.
This is a sloppy track. Okay. So right away. Separation Anxiety from Given is in play, right? Empire Strikes Blood from Queen Bean is in play.
I think based on a little bit of handicapping that I did earlier, Danger Dempsey. I don't know how it's done in terms of I know it was early, like kind of chalky on the morning line odds.
Okay, I like the preference stars there a lot. So yeah, let's do him.
So six graded races.
He's the chalk right now at 11-1. Yeah, he's the favorite. But,
okay, so 6 graded races, 3 wins, 1 place. And
a chalk at 11-1 still fun. Hey, we're not going to be scared off by any kind of price stuff here, right? So
that would be where I would start in terms of that would probably be my main pick. Secondary choice would probably be, I mean, Thermal Drift is a strong horse, but it's a firm horse. So
we're for sure going with Danger Dempsey the 17. Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah. How many do you want to bet here? 2 or 3?
I mean, we could go for a second one.
I like. Okay, so I think it's between Princess of Swag, Queen Bean, or Empire Strikes Blood, and Separation Anxiety. I think Separation Anxiety might be the play. It's got the weaker stars, but Given Stables has shown us it's proven winning stable, and Lightning tends to strike twice in these places or in this game.
Only ran 4 graded races this season. 2 places, 1 show. Didn't win, but 3 out of 4 on the podium.
So, nah, maybe not. What do you think?
I think if you want a second one, a horse that I think has a live shot, It is a LDS horse. It doesn't have great stars, but in 9 graded races, 2 wins, 2 places, 1 show.
I think I know. State of the best. Yep. I had a feeling you were going to say that one. I'm in too. All right. We're going to do 2 win bets. What, 800 a pop?
Yeah. Love that. And there's some juice in this pot, so get in. The overlay, there was a nice overlay.
Are we going to do anything with the place and show pools, or we're just going to play for the win?
Should we match the show pool and the place pool just to get in, or should we just go wins?
I say we just go with those wins. I'm looking at it. There's 80K in the win pool. There's 3.5 in the place and 2.8 in the show. So I feel like the win's where it's at, right? We want to.
I think so. All right. So we have 2 races coming up. We have the SGPN Classic. We have the undercard for the Derby.
I forgot, dude. We could have looked. They now have incorporated the racing form right in here, right under the window for the race itself. So.
What do you think I was doing earlier? Grinding out some racing forms.
So yeah, if you're going through this, you're familiar with racing forms. I mean, this is a great way to get involved in the game. Start learn. If you know anything about a racing form, you'll have a huge edge in not only these races for handicapping, for betting, but for claiming and finding future winners. Ryan, a claimer won the Harbor Classic the other night. A horse that was claimed for $30.
That's awesome. Shout out to Teamwork, Sup Horsies. Hey, we got races going. Your choice. SGPN Classic maybe first, and then the undercard for the Derby.
Let's do it. SGPN Classic is starting here. Single shot is the betting favorite because I think we are betting against ourselves.
You got to switch to this.
No one passed the assignment there, Ryan. I'm very disappointed.
You're getting there, though. It happens to the best of us.
All right. Right in the head. Turbo Time. Ineffable Joy. Under the table. Doubled on. Our Lady in a Haze coming out early here in this SGPN Classic. A 7 furlong left dirt race. We got a total purse of $4,000 Derby in there. May the best horse win. 15 horse wild card now edging out the under the table horse here early on. Ineffable Joy now getting into the mix. Here it comes right in the head. Next thing you know, Single Shot is now making an appearance as we come around to that big turn here as we get into the final stretch. Doubled on right in the head. Ineffable Joy under the table. Single Shot. Scarlet Cyclone now making an appearance, but right in the head. And doubled on. Right. But here comes Single Shot. Single Shot is coming out and really doing some damage here. Single Shot has shot out of a cannon. Single Shot and Foley's Folly now going neck and neck. Foley's Folly giving him all he can handle. Single Shot, Foley's Folly. Who is it going to be? It looks like Foley's Folly is going to edge out Single Shot here with Heart F Darkness, Bomb Tendy, Splendid Fortune, and Scarlet Cyclone, rounding out the SGPN Classic. Wow, Ryan. I'm going to take a shot for that one.
Single Shot's a great horse.
Really is.
If you're doing stuff in the lower breeds, lower grades. Wait, Single Shot's a male, right?
Yep.
Female.
Yep.
Yeah, male. When we retire, this thing's gonna have a great reveal. To be this successful.
Well,
go back to scroll it to the end so we can see the final. What were you going to say about
it? But some of our lower end ones, like him and Fox on the Gold, who finished second, one of the low stakes showdown earlier, picking us up a big bag of Crown. I got good plans for those horses in the breeding barn because of all those like Generation Zero stuff that we fired into Gen 1s. I'm going to pound those into high star Gen 1s that we have. There we go. Did I get it right?
Nailed it. Congrats to Best Value. Shout out Gunner.
Those are some great silks, too, I got to say.
Single Shot's a great horse.
Yep, I'm a big fan. His uncle is one of our great horses in Dallas Sucks. But his brother Dangerous Business seems to be the better. Seems to be the better breeder of the two based on single shot, but you never know. Could just be this one horse kind of thing. But if you look, highest ranked S- and S+1, we got an S, an S+, and S+. So, you know, we're seeing some of these lower graded horses kind of pop up in the upper half of this race, which I don't know. I guess that means that the whatchamacallit is working, right? I think Ryan is gone. He's frozen up. So we'll have him back. Teamwork, thank you so much. Yeah, for the low stakes shout out there that we had. Man, that show is that horse has been fun. It's been very good. So we have now in 11 minutes. So we got a minute left to get bets in. Wait, I got that right. So Ryan will be back in just a second. Here he is. See, there we go.
I'm back.
Ryan had to pause real quick. He went through a no child pornography zone, so his laptop froze up when he was driving through it.
Did you already get this one out there? Teamwork, congratulating.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I was just talking to him. I forgot to highlight it though.
All right, let's watch that undercard. Nice job, single shot.
All right, so we got the Kentucky Derby Cumberland Run undercard here. We don't have anything in it. So best of luck to everyone in. But don't get too high and mighty. We're coming for y'all in this Kentucky Derby landscape. Are we not, Ryan?
Well, we don't have anyone in the undercard because we have two horses.
Because we have two in the fucking Derby. Yep, our first double Derby. This is a very, very. If you notice, I'm wearing the same outfit I wore for our Derby win with He's Ready to Gig, but this time I added the pinky ring, dude.
Pinky ring's a nice touch.
Pinky ring, kind of, you know.
All right, stay on course. I know you're working with some shots. Get that under. We only have a couple minutes to.
Oh yeah. You're right. I got
Gallop, which we're in. Which we definitely.
I had it on. I just didn't.
You were watching it by yourself. You weren't letting us watch it.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was bogarting the fucking Cumberland Run.
The usual characters in here, I see.
Mm-hmm. And we're starting to see new people pop in and out of these too, so that's always good to see, right?
I think so. I mean, we're one of those new people, kind of.
Yeah, well, we were definitely the new kids on the block that He's Ready to Gig season. But then when it came down since then, we've consistently been qualifying in majors pretty much every season, right? I think there's only one season we didn't qualify, and that season is the season we won the high court. So we're doing all right.
Yeah, next season I'd say we're a long shot to qualify. Maybe we have a couple horses that
we've thought that before in the past, and then an Italian American pops out of nowhere, like.
Well, I think also with the breeding changes and retiring at 3, like I think it does slightly change the calculus on how much we want to aggressively race some of these fringe horses.
That's true.
Especially if they're
we see it with some of the fringe horses. They make better breeders because it's like they're missing that one thing. And if you can plug that in there, all of a sudden you got a good horse, like.
Yeah, still good horses are better breeders though.
That's true.
I mean, Game Manager, we just retired. Man, what a reveal.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I had a feeling he was going to be like a +2, +3. He was a +3 on the subgrades.
I saw Commandant sold a couple covers over the last 24 hours. I mean, he's ready to gig. You're going to watch a couple of the kids run today. So what do we got here?
Oh, we got Absolute Horsepower trying to squeak this one out, but looks like.
Or is that a Hot 27?
That's a YSM.
A YSM.
Taken out Absolute at the last second there. This Cumberland Run.
Shout out Chris Bivens there. Cheers, guys. Cheers from my car.
Cheers, Chris. Oh yeah. So there's the so as you see, you know what, dude? We got more for our low stakes showdown win paid more than this undercard in Derby.
That's
in Crown.
Sick. That's pretty sick.
We hit like 5,500. So, dude, that's weird. If we have a horse that's like on the verge, maybe we try and backdoor it into that if that's gonna have a bigger pot, you know.
So the making the low stakes is more. That's interesting. Okay.
We got to look at the pots for next season, but
yeah, I'll do some evaluation.
But yeah, just looking at this on this surface level right here, we I mean, we did pretty well for ourselves on that front this season.
Okay, so now we've already done our bets for the sprint, which is in now 6 minutes. We better handicap the Gallop.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. We want to handicap the Twin Spires Gallop. So, okay, I have now shared this.
Which rolled out yielding, Bowser. So,
all right.
You know, could have been worse.
Our first horse is Mono in Motion, colt out of Sam Bree Stables, LDS. Cashmere Hex from Fairhaven Farms, an LDF colt. Henrietta Reborn, an LDF filly from Pink Slip Racing. On Your Best Day from Absolute Horsepower, an LDF colt. Be a Lucky Rebel from Pootie's Glue Factory, a LD neutral from Colt. We Dine in Hell. I love that name. Pink Slip Racing, LDF Colt. Fantastic name there. No Show Job, our fucking horse, an LDS filly at an SGPN Stables. Let's fucking go. Look at all those stars.
20th on the morning line odds.
Mr. Wayne from Gauchos, an LDS colt. Sometimes you got to surprise the world. Beat the Soviets in 1980.
I agree.
Heart of the Hide from Queen Bean Racing, an LDS colt. Lady Isabella from YSM Racing Club, an LDF filly. Notice I haven't made any glory hole jokes about them yet.
Yeah, you know, we're being polite.
Yeah. Mirror in the City from Trowlers, an LDF filly. Dr. G and a half from Pootie's Glue Factory, an LDS filly. Freak Stroke from Given Stables, an LDF filly. Man, gets a few fillies there. Chop Drop from Guy Stables, an LDS colt. Sac de Jour from Golden Way Stables, an LDS filly. The Syndicator from Northwest Caballeros, LDF colt. Crazy Horse 2 from SoCal Stables, an LDF filly. Hey Voon from SoCal Stables. Look at all those stars. An LDF colt. Oh, man, I can't wait to breed with this one. Olympian Creed from Arch Royal Family. An LDF colt. Maybe this one, too, while we're at it. Late to the Point from Absolute Horsepower. An LDF filly. Mono in Motion from Sam Bree Stables. An LDS colt. Cashmere Hex from Fairhaven Farms. An LDF colt. And then, we've already gone through those. Yeah,
you've already gone through them all. All right. So I did some handicapping before.
Okay, so we're betting on ourselves. How much?
The usual, I think. Right.
All right, that sounds good to me.
I think we are truly a long shot here. No Show Job, not really a horse that performed at the top level. In fact, its 6 graded races, only 2 second places, but we did get enough points to get in. Obviously a sloppy would have been best case scenario, but I think any sort of like flirting with a top 5 finish would feel great in this race for this horse.
I agree. I was hoping that this horse's preferences would show up better in this one, but with it being a yielding race, you never know. If we would have got a sloppy track, I would have felt a lot better. That being said, you never know. You never know in these yielding races. Some horses just turn out. I got our bet in, by the way. I put a win bet on us. Do we want anything else? Do we want?
I think we should play this horse. I think we should play the place in the show.
The place in the show. Okay.
Yeah, whatever the scoop the pot number is.
What is that exactly? There's everybody's about 160, 240. Yeah. I'll do 240.
All right. And then I have
of the pot too.
And I have a couple other ideas for horses that aren't us.
Oh, I'm interested in that. I gotta say though, this horse was really exciting. I remember just side note, I remember naming this horse during a stream, basically, where I saw a horse name that like inspired me to name. It had nothing to do with this, but I was like, I just thought like no, like it was kind of mob related, and I was just like, No Show Job. That is such a fucking great name for a horse. And I remember this is when I messaged you live when we were on the air. I was like, I'm saving this one for the next high star horse we have that I think could do something.
It's a great name. And
you know what? It qualified. So shout out to me for saving a good name for a horse that at least qualified into a major, right?
Great call. All right. So I think a horse that I think is an interesting play. I'll be curious to know what the current number is Mono in Motion. This is
Mono in Motion. It's the number 1 horse, so he's got the early rail.
He's got a 3-3-1 profile with the stars. The morning line odds were 16th. Only 6 graded races, but 2 wins, 1 place, 1 show. This is a horse that has shown up. I like the I like the idea. I think not optimal distance for this horse, but I like its chances here, and I think the odds are longer. What are the current odds, Bowser?
Current odds are going off at 21-1, dude.
Oh, so. Yeah, let's get a win bet on that horse.
Say usual unit size?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right. I think that's an absolute live. And then if we want,
yeah, I mean, with a price like that, dude, let's treat this like a first touchdown play. Maybe let's try and get another one in there because we got ourselves, but let's try and get 2.
Okay, then Dr. G and a half, another horse, limited graded races, but 2 wins out of 5, probably going off in the 20-1 range as well.
21-1, yep, as well. Yep.
Boom, let's do it. All right, so we got the 1 horse, the 12 horse, and us, the 7 horse. So 1, 7, and 12.
That's a lot of fun.
I also like the star profile here. It's a 2.5-2. half star LDS SS minus.
And I'll be honest, dude, when we qualify for these majors, I'm happy with the top 5. That's $500, dude. That's a good, like, I mean, obviously we want to go all the way, but I'm very happy with the top 5 in these.
So I must have offended. I assume this is Hot 27. I offended by saying that the YSM silks looked like it. I'm very, very sorry. I know that.
Yeah, we like you a lot more, Hot 27. Just a heads up there.
Well, he's a club member. He's a club member.
He's your paisan, like,
yeah. All right, so sprint's going. Alert. You got our bets in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bowser, we're doing a great job. It's so fast. It's so rapid.
I know.
Get that sprint on the board. Give me some volume. I already forgot who we bet on.
Bugle. Now, I really apologize for that, everybody. Not getting that bugle on these races. I always give Ryan shit about that.
You do.
All right. We got Spirit Nova, Princess of Swag, Steel Mirage, Louisville Law, Separation Anxiety, Bell of Stars, all there in the mix early. Where the fuck are we at, though? We're Princess of Swag with Separation Anxiety. A lot of the usual suspects here early on in the stable race, but Spirit Nova, Separation Anxiety was one I was really
we have the 9 and the 17s.
All right, so let's fucking go. We're coming around. Oh, we're already this thing's almost over.
Go 17. Go 17.
Let's go 17. Let's go Danger Dempsey. Come on, he's gonna do it. He's pushing. Push for it. Yeah, fucking little fucking nag. You fucking donkey. God damn it.
We got 2 of the top 5. That feels sharp.
I mean, yeah. this was the race we weren't in, so it was kind of like what
Right, pause it anyway so we can give some props.
Yes, but I will say on this one, shout out to everybody. And shout out to us, though, dude. When we're picking 2 out of the 3 fucking horses on the podium and handicapping, it's like we're getting better at this. Like
closer, well, 2 out of 5, 2 of the top 5. So,
and you know what, everybody, if you've been watching this for a while and you still haven't set up an account just to bet with us on this, what are you even doing at this point? Come on.
Shame on you. Use the code SGPN. Get you into Turf Club. If you got to ask at this point what's in Turf Club, you can DM me. We don't talk about what's.
We don't talk about Turf Club.
All right, so what do we? So the Gallop's in now 10 minutes, so we better handicap the. We better and congratulations. Is that D Stables? Let's go.
D Stables.
Let's go
with the win.
All right, let's handicap the Derby.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, you're the driver.
I'm ready.
Take us away, Captain.
All right. Yeah. And let's just, before we start, I've been lousy at this. This is a lefter yielding race once again. So,
which, real quick, before you get into it, what did I tell you, Bowser? I said best case scenario for us is yielding or soft. Yep. So for once, we actually got what we asked for.
It's true. It's true. We have not gotten very good weather rules in these majors for even the one we won. It was off preference.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
And the last one we finished 3rd in, off preference. So we finally got something, I think, going our way here. Let's get to our competition. We got Freckle Royale from Given Stables and LDS Philly. We got Lordy Lord from Gauchos and LDF Philly. We got the Brass Rail, an LDF Colt out of SoCal Stables. Bad Wolf from YSM Racing and LDS Philly. A lot of Phillies in this one, you notice. Social Club Hangout. Yes, the granddaughter of our great Deuces Wild and LDS Philly out of SGPN Stables. Number 5 horse. Get your bets in now, everybody. Glamour Theory, YSM Racing Club, and LDF Colt. Oh, and that was out of fucking YSM. Neon Lights from SoCal Stables and LDS Philly. Proof of Power from Orr Racing. Shout out to everybody in the mines out there. LDF Philly. Taco Mama, our other entry out of SPGPN Stables at LDF Firm, but pretty much a yielding runner, Philly. Autumn Charm, Hollywood Stables, LDF Colt. Gone Scorched Earth, Absolute Horsepower, LDF Colt. Lime Twist, D Stables, and LDS Philly. Reminds me, I have a chili lime dip that I've been marinating in the fridge all day that's going to be ready to go. It's already ready to go. I can't wait to get into it. Queen of Roses from Arch Royal Family and LDS Philly. No Shadows from MB Stables and LDS Colt. Quest of Chaos, Golden Boot Stables and LDF Philly. Lucky Benny from Golden Stables and LDF Colt. Kingfisher 9000.
Great name.
It's a great name, but that sounds like something Patty C did back in the day, if you know what I mean. Pink Slip Racing and LDS Colt. Jiu-Jitsu and LDF from the Hot 27 Philly. Shout out to the Hot 27. I see you out there. Empress of War from Given Stables and LDF Philly. And Star from Pink Slip Racing at LDF Philly. So, Ryan, one thing we got to say is, there's a lot of Phillies in this one. So it's kind of, when Phillies win this race, it's less stud covers out there from Kentucky Derby champions. And that,
and by the way, real quick note, because the Oak now tomorrow on Sunday, and I don't know if you saw the news, but the Oaks only has 1% VIG. So it's a heavily juiced race pot. So hopefully that entices some people to maybe run one more time. That's certainly interesting to me. I mean, what's the normal? 20%?
Like, yeah, 20%.
That's a pretty nice promo there. And
we might have to get in on that with these.
I know. And you forgot to mention, Bowser. You didn't mention the bloodline of Taco Mama.
Oh, that you're right. That's He's Ready to Gig and Tamale Lady. when we started this run of qualifying pretty regularly, he's ready to get, of course, won it for us. And then Tamale Lady qualified the next season. And so, yeah, very exciting that immediately when we bred them, because we ran, he's ready to get as a 4-year-old. So this was their first breeding cycle. And we waited because we knew she was going to be there the next season. And that was going to be the best match for him. And it's great to see that horse qualify for the Derby almost immediately. So.
And the brother, who is a 2-year-old, hasn't really shown up yet, but I plan on pushing it a little bit next season anyway, just because of the bloodline.
You know, I got to grab another beer real quick. Let me run to my fridge.
All right, you do that, and I'll talk through some of the horses that I like outside of ours. We have a couple minutes to get our wagers in here. 6 minutes to the Gallop. We have 16 minutes. No, we have 11 minutes until bets are final for the Derby. All right, so on top of obviously taking Taco Mama, the 9-horse, and No Show Job, or I'm sorry, Social Club Hangout, the 5-horse, who, by the way, both of these horses, I would say, you know, for Taco Mama, the only chance that they were going to have, Taco Mama, she was going to have to win was a yielding race. We got that. I mean, this is a horse that has won graded races, and so it has that ceiling. It needed yielding. It got yielding. Certainly has the the lineage, right? He's ready to gig, showed up for the Derby. Tamale Lady qualified for the Derby. This is a very strong bloodline. Social Club Hangout, meanwhile, a similar kind of profile. Definitely has run some stinkers, but has won some graded races. So in the mix. Outside of that, if I was going to give you, and are you back, Scott? Yeah,
I am.
If you wanted a horse that I like the price, I like the profile, and I like the results, Kingfisher 9. This horse should be the favorite.
They kind of binged around there a little bit.
Kingfisher 9,000.
Okay. The Patty Seahorse.
13 graded races, 5 wins, 1 place, 4 shows, 9 podiums in 13 tries. I think it's going off around 22-1 right now.
Well, I got to say, I'm surprised for us, Social Club Hangout got here, where her dad's an S+ stamina, she's an S stamina, or mom's an S stamina. This didn't exactly come from a big-time stayer line necessarily. It's kind of you never know who's going to pop where, right?
Exactly. All right, so we're obviously taking our horses. Do we have those wagers in?
No, I'm going to do that right now.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I feel like that kind of ties back into to what your thesis always is on, because next week when you start racing these horses for the first time, yeah, try it at sprint, stayers, and fucking, you know, everything in a Gallop. No matter what you think it's going to happen, right? Because you might have something you didn't see coming. Up rolls happen.
Yeah, and I like what we were talking about the other day about kind of filtering long to short in distance, because it is easier to accidentally appear to like you could be a sprinter, and maybe you're a little bit longer. If you start longer, you're more likely to find that sweet spot potentially. Yep. Okay,
so put our usual unit size on win bets for both of our horses. Where do we go now?
Which, by the way, Taco Mama has taken some real action outside of us, from what I can tell. Almost 4,000 total Derby wagered on Taco Mama. We were the first wager on Social Club Hangout. All right, Kingfisher 9,000, Bowser. I think we have to put a couple shekels on that one. Only one person has only 200 Derby in so far. Odds
full
are
unit.
Good. Yeah, full unit.
Full unit on the Patty Seahorse. I like it.
I would almost. I would. Are we?
We're gonna buy a stud cover from this one. We're gonna buy a stud cover from this one eventually, just because it reminds me of Patty C. Do we want to fuck with place show bets on ourselves?
I think so. I think all 3 of the horse we should at least, yeah, we should play the place show.
Okay, so what I'm gonna just do is do the 800, 400, 200.
Yep, perfect.
Yep.
And then we'll be on the 17, the 5, and the 9.
Yep. All right. So This is how the sausage is made, everybody. And here we go. Taco Mama might do it. That's right. Business and Pleasure Report 8478. That is damn
I think that's
right.
hot 27. We think that's hot 27. We don't want to,
I will say this. If Taco Mama does what her dad did and surprises everybody on Derby Day with a miracle win, we know that bloodline is fucking special.
All right,
Ryan,
Bowser.
can you just check our ledger real quick and make sure that last bet I did, the show bet, the place bets went in, so I don't double up on those?
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, I see play. Let's see. Show. Place.
A World Series of Poker app is offering me a nice big.
We're good. All right, dude. Gallop's about to start. Switch to the Gallop tab.
All right. I got this.
Your Derby bets have another 5 minutes. And again, reminder: we are on the 17, the 5, and the 9.
We're doing it, bro. We're doing it. We're getting through it.
Okay.
And I'm drinking, so we're double doing it because I have twice the lifting.
I have no expectations in this race right here, Bowser.
Neither do I. But man, anything in the top 10 would be awesome. Top 5 would be fucking almost beat off worthy. So and I got the bugle. That's a good sign. That's a good sign, right? When I'm getting most of the bugle.
The sun's out.
Sun's out on a nice yielding track here at Birchhill Downs. Freak Stroke coming out quick. No show job, up and out early. Hey, it's better to be there early and then fall apart late, right? Than never be there at all. All right, no show job has the lead. I repeat, no show job has the lead. And we got some bums behind us because no show job has the fucking lead. Let's go. This reminded me of something once great that happened to me once. Crazy Horse 2, We Die in Hell, Freak Stroke, Dr. G and a Half, Henrietta Reborn. But with no show job out in front. Come on, girl. Come on. We Died in Hell, Henrietta Reborn. Oh, man. Pink Slip with 2 right behind us. They're gumming at us. And let's see if we can edge them out. No show job. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's show what you got. We Died in Hell, then Freak Stroke, Henrietta Reborn, Crazy Horse 2, late to the point with no show job, still out in the lead as we go into the final turn here before we hit the final stretch. There's no show job with Freak Stroke now getting out ahead, but no show job holding in there, holding in with the Syndicator, late to the point. We Die in Hell, Henrietta Reborn. Let's see. Come on. Bounce back, girl. Come on. Freak Stroke, Henrietta Reborn, no show job. Late to the point, Olympian Creed. Oh, no show job. Just gonna no show for this job. Freak Stroke is gonna walk away with this one from a mile. Henrietta Reborn and Olympian Creed round out your trifecta. Man,
I'll be honest,
dude, I was chubbing up there, bro.
To be honest, I was happy we got a sweat there.
Yeah, right? Just the sweat was worth it, right?
I was that I didn't expect my heart to be racing. I'm happy.
Finished 13th. Man, yeah. Shout out to Given. We've been doing some good breeding with them lately too, so it's good to see. We're going with winners before they win. You know what I mean? Henrietta Reborn, Olympian Creed, right there. Lady Isabella from YSM finished 4th. Ryan, any big takeaways from this one?
That was a fun sweat. Shout out to Gibbon for the win. Shout out to Arch in 3rd place. No, I mean this is kind of what I expected. I was happy we got a sweat. in the end, it didn't have enough. I think this is probably one we discussed. Do we run in the Oaks? I think there's a 9 furlong option, or do we just retire?
Probably retire because we're kind of weaker on the LDS stuff. That's an LDS horse. No. It's LDS. Yeah, we could. This horse is going to be one of our best LDS breeders immediately.
It's got great stars. You know, the high court's no longer a thing, so there's not really that motivation to keep it running. All right. Oh man, what a run!
Just real quick, what happened?
Is Joseph Myers 138?
Oh yeah, I just wanted to give myself a shout out. I hit my Army +6 under 38 parlay in the Army Navy game, guys. If it's ever over a field goal spread, take the dog and then take the under and parlay it, and that's the Army Navy science.
Is it final?
Yeah, it's final. 17-16. So.
All right, Bowser. Well, we have now a couple minutes, but before the Derby, I'm very excited about having 2 horses in it.
Yeah, so let's get into that. Let's just let's talk side to side here. Look at how I did that seamless transition.
Oh, like a director.
Yeah, you know, I got some artistic talent. I've directed before. You know, I've done some directing. Yeah, dude, having 2 horses in the Derby. So let's just take a look at that real quick, actually. So how many stables this season have 2 Derby horses? I think this is a fun. I see YSM has 2, right? We have 2. Pink Slip has 2. Given has 2. Am I missing anybody else with 2?
I don't know. You should throw. Wait, share the screen. Hold on. Throw this back on the screen. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Looking good. All right. Now, what were you saying? Oh, how many stables have 2?
Yeah,
I think it's 5, right?
Yeah. So when you like break this race down, all of a sudden it's like only a handful of stables really have a chance to win this race. And so here's something to the Bet Vibe Win team, if they're watching here, that I want to throw out to them is like, we really need to get futures on which stable is going to win the Derby each season. Because it's like you can kind of do some heavy chalk with some stables that, I mean, this is our first time doing multiples, but we're not a stranger to being at this table, right? I mean,
no, sir.
We're all Derby veterans at this point. You know, like the first couple, like we won it in our second time here. But now we're like old seasoned vets with it, right?
Yeah, so just to throw out the stables that do have 2, YSM, shout out to them. SoCal,
not really.
Yeah, not really. SoCal, they have 2. We have 2. Pink Slip Racing has 2, and Gibbon Stables has 2.
So yeah, 5 stables have half the field right there.
Yeah, that's the list, which does feel good. I'm looking at the bets. Every horse. This is pretty excellent. All right. So there have only been a couple of horses that have no bets on them, and the YSM horses constitute 2 of the 5 horses who have not been bet on. Wow. That feels almost like a win for us, right?
Well, and the fact that Absolute Horsepower only has 1 horse in this, you know, that's kind of crazy, right? And we're not seeing Tombstone or GVG or some of these other big dogs. Like,
that's true.
Even though, like GVG, I think is more of a right turn stable. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Still, I mean, you know, like to your point, you have, you know, Hollywood's in here, Hand of Zedge, still some of the big dogs, Gauchos, D stable, Arch, but yeah, no Tombstone is notable. I mean, he's the biggest stable in the game.
Yeah, so. It's kind of crazy we put 2 in over him, right?
Excellent. So what time is the Derby? Are the bets locked in then?
Bets are locked in. We are 7 minutes and 23 seconds away. You want to give out an NFL? Give out any football?
I mean,
I gotta kind of check my sportsbook account real quick because I just won big, or not big, but some of my biggest plays today were tied to that Army game, and so I think I'm live on some parlay action. By the way, just heads up on the rodeo. Yeah, Rowdy Parrot apparently for us. We all last week we were out betting in Vegas, we all put rodeo bets on this guy named Rowdy Parrot just because of the great
Did he
name.
end up winning?
Well, dude, he won one of the rounds the other night, and all of a sudden they offered me a great payout on like the 10-1 prize. And I said, no, I'm sticking with it. I'm going down with the ship with Rowdy Parrot. This is some rodeo handicapping where we found a great name that we were all betting on last week for our buddy Adam Rosenberg's birthday. So,
all right, here's what I'm going to do, Bowser.
What are you going to do? Right?
I'm going to post my X post with the giveaway. I want anyone in this who's watching right now to head over to X, reply to this post with your stable ID and stable name, and we will give you a horse. If you bet on one of the races, mention that, because we're going to give you 2 horses. And if you want to show a screenshot so you can prove it, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
So yeah, head over to X, reply to that post, stable ID and name. If you bet, etc., etc. We got some horses to give away, because I'm also itching to figure out which ones I'm throwing in claimers, Bowser.
Oh, I know you and the claimer trigger. You threw my boy Best Buddy and Pal in there, and he got claimed, and I was surprised because I wanted to kind of hang on to him to experiment with his bloodline, because his brother, he's an S+, and the next one we did with that exact combo came out SS-, and I wanted to pay attention to the difference between the two. But you threw him in a claimer anyway, and he got claimed. So someone's paying attention to this.
Well, someone else is paying, is going to pay for that data point, Bowser. That's how we got to think about that stuff.
That's true. But I just like the name Best Buddy and Pal because it's from an old Dean Martin song. But
yeah, no, but I'm with you. It's like it. Anytime I enter a claimer, it's like, do I really want to lose this horse? But now I just have to realize we have so many.
Yeah.
And we believe that we're right in terms of that. We essentially, to pull back the curtain, we essentially feel like we have a strong pre-race evaluation on these horses. And essentially, if you are in the game, like, we are going to try our best to like make horses that we really don't plan on racing available. And like Bowser says, like, they absolutely, there's absolutely hits in there. It's just, we realized that we were racing too many of we want to continue to breed all the options, because we want to have a chance to get what we think is going to be something that can compete at the top level. But we're also filtering based on nothing, and that can be like, we're going to be wrong.
To peel another layer of the onion off here, I don't know why my voice cracked there, but
that was nice. I like that.
I'm going through puberty again. I'm only almost 47 in a couple months, but dude, like, one thing that, like, okay, on some of the metrics we're using to evaluate like how strong these things are based on like subgrades and stars and everything, our top 4 horses are 3-year-olds that we've just retired recently in that regard. Now that we've just added the barn this season, and we did it at the last second because we were like, you know what, some of these aren't going to make this and that. And so that's not even the good ones, like Taco Mama and Social Club Hangout, these ones that have qualified for these. We're not even, No Show Job, we're not even including those in this. Those are probably gonna be much higher than these ones that we just retired. And so, yeah, like, do we retire these tonight just to fucking
when's deadline?
It's like sometime tomorrow afternoon. So I think we can't do that, and the Kentucky Oaks is the thing. So
we'll talk. I mean,
honestly,
like
that so it's like Oaks or breed this season with some of those. I've saved I've saved 3 breed reports for those 3, because I can use tools and stuff to dial in the perfect matches for those, and then run those reports so we have them for immediate result. But yeah,
for me, the obvious choice is Taco Mama, just based on lineage, like getting to a grandkid of Tamale Lady, and he's ready to gig that quickly.
Yeah, that's what I'm
through him.
Well, we just threw him on, but this is so much better with those other 2 horses. You know, like the technician horse was X-ray radiation as the mom. So I see Beetlejuice in here in the chat saying, hold on, dude, I'm a little buzzed. I'm clicking my mouse wrong. Claimers are the new key to breeding now. Breed more, and anything that isn't your top desired outcome, you racing claimers. I agree, man. I think that's the way forward for us. I think that's the way we're approaching it. For us, we were playing catch up in so many areas for so long, and I think we still are in LTS. I don't want to do too much claimer stuff in LTS yet, or LTF especially. But like with everything else, especially LDF, man, like we have saturated our own kind of, like not saturated, but like we can be picky about that shit. We can only race the good shit here. And you know, and that's why you're seeing us pop up in these left dirt fucking majors more. Like,
I also just think like even like you kind of have to break it down like a math problem. So let's say we're going to be 25
away, but I did see, yeah, but like you're saying, think of like a math problem, because this is a great thing. We have a guy in the chat, Gander here. New and building my stable, will I eventually need to pay dollars? Yes and no. I think you're going to need to save the money more for entry fees when you're chasing the big grade 1s and grade 2s on a daily basis, weekly basis kind of thing. And so we've proven it. Most of our horses are bred where we only use horses with the minimum. It's rare. I've done it a couple times this season, maybe once or twice, and like maybe once, 2, 3, 4 times a year, pay up for them. But for the most part, you can find very good value horses, because it's not about finding the best stud on the market. It's about finding the best stud for that mare you're using.
Gander, reply to that X post a little bit higher up in the chat. We'll throw you a horse to help get you started there.
Yeah. So
all right.
Yep, Gander, we will throw you a horse.
Yeah, like again,
but yeah, like I mean,
idea name.
The main thing is, I would say if the male especially isn't good, immediately to claimers, because who cares? We're never going to breed with them. A mediocre female in some areas, if they have the right star profile or something, they could still be interesting. But the males, like, dude, you should be willy-nilly with them. Dudes,
there we go, matter. Bowser. Get ready for the sound. Get ready for the sound. We can't miss the bugles.
Here we go. Our first double dip in the Kentucky Derby, Ryan. Are you ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
We got 10% of the field here.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. We're out early. West of Chaos. Bad Wolf, Empress of War, Brass Rail. This is a long one, guys. Well, it's not that long. It's only 10. The first.
It's a lap in a little bit.
Short stare, guys. West of Chaos, Bad Wolf, Star, the Brass Rail. Some of the usual Golden Boot early on, but with YSM, Pink Slip, Snow Cow. Ryan, I don't know if I can contain myself here.
Let it out. Let it out.
It's too much. We got 2 in there. It's like hard. Like normally I'm keeping track of one of my boys, but this time we got 2 gals in there. And oh God, it's a lot. The Brass Rail, Lordy Lord, Empress of War, Bad Wolf, Star, and Line Twist are currently our top 6. Lordy Lord now taking out the edge. Empress of War now getting up in there. But it looks like Bad Wolf might give it another challenge as we come into, yeah, this is, oh God. So we're going to come down to the final turn here. Empress of War, Bad Wolf, Kingfisher 9000 is up in there. Ryan with his handicapping expertise getting stuff in there, but we are not looking good with our personal horses. Come on, Taco Mama, where the fuck are you? Bad Wolf, Empress War, No Shadows, Star, Lordy Lord, Jude gets you. Bad Wolf and No Shadows are kind of popping. Looks like No Shadows is going to come out here with Star. They're going to really take it away, but come on. Get in the fucking mix, bitches. What the fuck are you doing? Holy shit, I'm firing every jockey in the stable, even though that's not a thing that we can do. But son of a bitch, these 2, Star and No Shadows, came out to play. They dominated.
Bummer.
God damn it.
Bummer.
I felt so confident because I wore the pinky ring. That's my problem.
Bummer.
All right.
Big bummer.
Our horses finished 16th and 17th, in case you wanted to pay attention. But hey, At least they're both females, right, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, it makes me want to. Now we don't have a tough decision, I think.
Nope, I think it's a pretty simple decision, especially with the female population of this race alone. We're probably not going to do much in terms of competing in the Oaks, even with the reduced rake. It's just, I think it's better off to fire these into some. And hey, I think we can go either way with Taco Mama. Do we try and breed her to LDS stuff and expand that market for ourselves? Social Club Hangout will clearly keep on LDS, but since she's on.
No, I think we have some other LDS stuff going. I think this tamale lady, he's ready to get firm line.
Keep it on the firm. I don't know. I think introducing that bloodline, those bloodlines though, into the soft side.
Yeah, why are you asking me this question? That's you. Okay. You know what to do.
Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do, but we'll see.
Oh, what a bummer! Should we retire Taco Mama live?
Do you want to do that?
Right now?
Can you? Do you want to take that control for this? Or
I can do that. I can do that. I know that makes you, and then we can get the heck out of here.
Yeah, because if Japan's still there in the chat, buddy, I'm gonna send you a text soon, or I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send Japan my personal phone number in chat in a private message.
No, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say make it a private.
Yeah. I'm not doing it in the fucking chat because I'm not gonna have all these dingleberries using my number to sign up for their weird porn accounts. I'm on to you guys. I've done this before. Yeah. So Taco Mama, let's guess the reveal. Teamwork is in the chat. I agree. I've already said I think this horse might have like very subgrade temper, is what I would say. So I'm saying possibly S- temper, but it's balanced out by a couple outliers elsewhere. Ryan, what do you think?
You know what? We should do this. We should let's look at the breed report because we still have to wait for the race to go final. My guess is it's gonna be missing something like temper.
I think temper is the obvious one.
Probably.
I mean, it's, as the breeder of SGPN stables, it's easy for me to point at temper as being the thing that we're probably not going to have in a lot of cases because I don't really care about it too much for the most part. Like, I realize these majors are about just showing up that day. And as much as I want to have consistency, let me get everything else right. And then we'll start. And there are certain good temper horses we have in our stable that I am incorporating that into stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing it, but it's not the thing I'm most worried about. And so when you see a breed report like this, I'm just trying to hit all those other 5 traits up to that line as much as possible.
So a couple things. Only ran a 78 there in the Derby. I would have told you, I would have bet you money that the fleet figure was going to be better.
I would have, if you, what would you put the over under at for the Taco Mama fleet figure there?
Knowing it was yielding?
Because I would have put it probably like
81.
I would have put it like 83 to 85 even. Like I would have felt comfortable. I would have felt comfortable in that range. Yeah. Because we've seen that horse pop 90s in that fleet figure, you know, like.
So, all right, here's what I think we're going to get. I think we're likely to have something that resembles this, where maybe it's a +2, where temper's low. Like I'm going to say everything came in the median, and we have a +2. So S- stamina finish, or SS- stamina finish heart, S+ start and speed, and S temper.
Yeah, I think we hit the belt there. I think we hit the stamina finish heart belt, and I'm not sure what else we got.
All right, should we do it? Finishing with a fleet figure of 80. Again, 78 in the Derby, which I would have told you would, like, that's probably the worst. That might be the worst yielding time this horse has ever run. All right. Dun,
Thank you, PGA. I think that's the PGA stables right there, but yeah, shout out.
Yes, it is. All right. Here we go. Whoa.
I called it.
Much more exact.
I fucking called it. Hit the bell with S- temper. I'm a fucking genius. And you know what? I mean, this horse needed speed. That's what it needed.
impressive that this horse was competing. I mean, I guess the bloodline showed true, though. This is what we expect from this bloodline: strong finish and heart.
No, and like, dude, like, I love the fact that with this kind of okay, what made he's ready to gig? It was his finish and heart, right? And he didn't really have great stamina, but now his daughter does. We just need to pump, I think, the other stuff, because, like, dude, this is a great foundation. We're gonna find a fun match for this one. I'm willing to pay up for the match we get on this one, to be honest with you.
Bowser, as predicted by me, +2.
Look,
not quite how I predicted it.
I think I called it pretty good.
Yeah. Should we do another retirement live on?
Yeah, let's do it with the three. Fun. No show. Let's do Social Club hanging out the no show job. Let's do all three that ran in these. Let's, like, because I like the giving people the immediate visceral reaction of this is what grades led to this getting there, and here's how that outcome worked. I don't know, you know. And keep in mind, these are dice rolls still, so you could have all the right shit and just not hit on some of these. Like,
now, I think Social Club Hangout for me is probably, I'm less likely, like, but the stars are great, obviously. Another, I mean, 78. These, I would have told you these were very outlier performances. I mean, you see, 78's the worst this horse has run all season.
We're not. This thing was getting points without getting wins, and that's part of the new point structure. And we got to realize that. Where, I mean, I was kind of getting on your case about this, but, like, I think both these horses, we qualified and clinched early on, and we kept running them when we didn't need to, when they weren't winning.
This horse ran a 78 3 times in this season, and one of them was the Derby. That does feel.
That feels awful. Like yeah.
So let him hang, and Bronx
Firebomb, who comes from Deuces Wild Lucky Dog. Yeah. So let's hope for something cool here.
Let me pull. I want to pull up the report. I think it's cool to look at it.
I appreciate Business and Pleasure Report. Thinking Taco Mama might have hit a +4 there, because that would have been awesome. I think she just had a great yielding neck and got a lot of good yielding rolls on the, you know.
But that, like you said, we just got to pump the right speed in there. All right. So what do we? So this one projects to be, in my mind, closer to like a -2.
I think this one actually probably got at least the S+ temper. I think it's at least on grade on temper there. And then from there, I do think it hit the. I don't know so much about some of the, because start, stamina, and speed. No matter how you want to spin it, you're going to need at least 2 or 3 of those at any horse you're trying to compete with. But I think we got the other shit with this one. I'll say that. But who knows? Because we could have hit something crazy with start and speed.
I mean, I will say it. I think we probably downrolled temper or heart, and we uprolled something else. So I'm gonna guess this, because it definitely isn't a -2. I'm gonna guess, and I'm gonna guess we have heart, actually. So I'll guess that we something like an S+ start, speed, stamina.
If I'm gonna guess, I think
up on the heart, down.
I think temper and heart are what's keeping this thing going. But that's just me.
Yeah, I think part of why it got in, though, was it had.
Oh yeah, well, you're a fag.
That's why.
That's good.
Oh wow, very strong word. All right, here we go. I lost Social Club.
Yeah, I think we should do this with our females. I'm happy retirement party. Fun to see the stats. I didn't mean to call Kramer the F word.
Here we go.
I said fat.
I was kind of right, although this was better than I expected.
I said temper or heart might be carrying this. Temper definitely was in play. And this is fantastic for us, by the way. Having a good female temper, like, finish like this, you know, and, like, yeah, it's a +2, very flat. We're going to be able to do a lot with this, because there's plenty of LDS studs out there that are great on the stars, but they just don't have temper. And the fact that we have it on the mare's side now, this is going to produce some good stuff for us down the line, for sure.
Uprolled speed, stamina, finish, and temper. So pretty much a 4 subtrade up roll. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. That's what we're looking for, right?
We're breeding this one right now. We're breeding this one.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
Taco Mama. I mean, obviously, right?
Let's see. No show job. This was our Gallop runner coming from Chingagook and
now you're saying
Mania.
slurs.
Let's see. Do we want? Yeah. Let's look at the. Let's pull up the report real quick. Now this is one. Best Ball Mania, of course. Lucky Dog and Deuces Wild. So another Deuces Wild line here. Bowser showing up in a major. That's something to keep.
I've tried to keep Deuces Wild breeding going as much as possible, and and I think it's paying off now. And so some of the stuff we've been doing recently with it, I think is only we're gonna get some better results from some of these grandkids down the line for sure. All right, so we see that Finish and Heart could be the ones that pop. I have a feeling this horse got the better end of the stamina. Based on what we've seen with like how some of these grades work together to create these profiles and the shapes, right? Since it's a Gallop runner, I think we might be looking more. It's a weirder stamina profile than we think.
Yeah, start or stamina came up on this one, I think. I'm gonna guess this is also a +2. All right, no show job. Great stars.
All 3 of these will be bred right away tonight.
Oh, not what I expected at all.
If you would have told me this was a -2, I would have been shocked. But I think this shows you that stars play, right? We keep talking about this.
That's why it no showed on a yielding, I guess. But man, I wouldn't have. This horse did some damage. I mean, to your point, never won anything except for
Deuces Wild has more offspring than Philip Rivers. I don't know about that. I think but it could be true. Actually,
yeah, never won. So fair point. Shout out to No Show Job. Now, what about down to pound?
I mean,
that was a male, right?
If that's the LDF, we should probably keep racing it. Anything else, we should, if it's
he's ready to gig LDF. I think
we keep racing that because if we want to breed, he's ready to gig bloodline. We'll just use him right now. We don't need to use his sons right now.
Yeah, fair. Good stuff. So what 2 out of the 3 reveals, I would say very, very good.
Yeah, and based on the stars on this one, I don't hate, this is an 8-star LDS, dude. Like, can't hate that, dude.
No, 80 fleet figure obviously was able to do some damage on
and if we could just find some good heart speed to go into this bloodline, I think we got something, right?
Also, just it's good to validate okay, Deuces Wild. We've gotten to the grandkids. They're creating good horses. This is a great sign.
And we can just keep these stars up, man. That's the key with these females in our stable, man. Is just keep the stars coming, because we'll always be able to go to better graded horses as long as we have females with stars. Or we don't get it the vice versa, Sometimes we have to take a hit. Like, I mean, just our in-house breeding the last few seasons, sometimes I'm putting stuff together that I don't love, but it's like, man, the grades are too good on these, where if we do hit a good star roll, it could be incredible, and we're not getting them, and so.
Just wanted to remind everyone, we got a lot of stuff for sale. Come at us. And again, scroll up in the chat.
Those are just the 1-year-olds right there. And he said, we got a lot of stuff for sale. That's just the 1-year-old list he's got. So if he expands it to all of them, these 2-year-olds have been able to run. They're not running right now, and there's some great deals on the 2-year-olds. I'm not gonna lie.
And we even have a couple of 0-year-olds in there.
Yeah,
Bowser.
we do. And so a lot of good stuff. Trust me, it's stuff I use analytics tools to put together. In most cases, we just didn't quite hit the star roll we wanted. But if you're a new stable and you're just looking to get bodies to get better, this is the kind of stuff you should be looking at.
And also, I would add that in most cases, some of these lower star rolls, in some ways, we kind of we pivoted hard, and so some of the stuff is probably pretty strong. Just doesn't, like Bowser said, has the stars. But I would expect a pretty decent star roll. And if you're curious, we almost certainly have the breed report. So if you end up getting one of these and you want the breed report,
a good time to say, like, I'm down to do the blood packs. Reach out. Usually it's like I figure out what we're gonna do, and then there's usually really good stuff that we're not breeding each season that we have, and so those are available to you guys. And I'll do it with our in-house stuff, and you guys get it for much cheaper than you would have on the breed market. I mean, that's a horrible way to undersell our studs, but I feel like you do this with us, you're eventually going to want our studs that are eligible for these kind of thing, you know. And I just want to make the game better and make it easier for people, you know, like.
And again, and I'm just going to put him on the screen because we saw a couple of his offspring.
We did see 2 of his offspring in majors today, I believe.
Plenty of breeds available. Also worth, and we have like 24 hours left.
Yeah, how many hours? What's the exact clock right now? That's what I forget. What
21 hours, 25 minutes, and 30
tomorrow
seconds.
Afternoon, right? Like 2 p.m. noon.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, no, we should.
And then
the exact hour.
I'll show. Right, look at. Here we go. In 21 hours. So
21 hours, 25 minutes, 15 seconds. So that means we have until tomorrow.
Yeah. At 2 p.m. You're right.
See, it's not that hard.
2 p.m. And then also worth noting, Commandant has sold a couple in the last couple hours, last day or so. So
yeah, and if you're Turf Club and you hit that, let us know, and we'll give you a kickback on that. Like, we're cool like that.
I'm curious. So Commandant's first horses hit.
I kind of want to do a thing. Do we do the immediate kickback, or do we start punching breed credits where we end up just giving them a free one down the line?
Yeah, I think certainly I like the idea of
like a sandwich punch, like a sandwich shop punch card.
Bulk discount will be nice. I mean, all right. So Commandant, we only have the 0-year-olds so far. So will be fun to find out finally on those. All right, Bowser, I got to get out of here. It's time. My computer's about to die. Game 2's coming up. Sad results for us overall, but great reveals on a couple of our horses.
Yeah, that was a fun little bonus to throw in here.
Taco Mama and
Social Club Hangout, No Show Job
Hangout. We're fun.
Look at, and you got No Show Job, Social Club Hangout. We're getting a very good mafia related names going. So
yeah, let's think about that as we name our next crop, Bowser. All right, let's get out of here. Good stuff. We'll see everyone. We haven't talked about the schedule yet, but I assume it'll be a Friday show coming up. We'll it'll be a standard week.
We have the holidays coming up too. So are we got to figure out what we're gonna do for Christmas week and New Year's week and stuff. We'll figure it out.
We had talked about maybe having a special guest.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe we preempt him next week and then. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds
perfect. Good. All right, Bowser. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll be back. Let's just call it. We'll be back Friday noon. Probably the rest of the season, and then obviously Derby.
Thank you so much, everybody. Like, for the Derby. Keep every season. It seems like I keep getting nicer and nicer messages and replies on Twitter. Got to remember, I come from the world of stand-up comedy from back in the day. I'm not used to that with supportive audiences. So thank you guys. You rule. And yeah, anything else, Ryan?
No, good stuff. All right, let's get out of here. I'll kick some music up. I'll throw up a video, and we'll see you guys in a week.
Derby spot. Virtual Kentucky running live on the stream. 3 big races, 30 large in the dream.
10 grand heat after heat in the globe.